Entrevistas Alfa.
Hola, ¿cómo están? Escuchan Alfa 91.3. Hoy estoy con una de nuestras alfartistas. Tiene una voz dulce, electrizante, muy poderosa y she has a sweet and beautiful voice that sounds from another world that electrifies your skin. She is Hannah Storm. How are you, Hannah?
Thank you. I'm good. How are you?
Fine. I'm very happy to be talking to you. I was telling you that I was at Aurora concert here in Mexico. So that was
Yes.
the first time I saw you, and I was like, what is this, boys? This is so good. So, Hannah, welcome to Alpha 91.3. Maybe I'm going to ask some basic questions. I'm sorry about this, but we want to know more about you.
No,
So,
that's cool.
you come like from a music family. Like when you were little Hannah,
Yeah.
you started singing or playing an instrument.
Yes. So we always had a piano in our house and guitars and, just growing up with so much music all the time. And my dad is a musician as well. So it kind of just happened really naturally to just play around on the piano. Not that it was any good, but, and just that's how it all started with also writing songs. It was just never a question. It just happened. And it's just been music in my home all for all I know, for all my life.
And for many years, you were at the choir, and you were singing like
Yes.
for a lot of time. But when did you decided you wanted to start your career as a solo? That you wanted to be an artist?
I think it was so natural. It was always something I really, really wanted to do. Just from also writing songs and starting to write songs to express myself and about things that was hard and like a tough period when I was young, and so it kind of just came naturally and just a dream to be able to live uh and do that and have that as a living, and so I don't even know when that happened. It was always something it was all I wanted to do. I I feel like I don't know anything else. but and then but I think once I started performing quite early. I loved performing, and so I still love performing so much, as well as writing songs. But performing was also something I really, really like doing. But I'm always so nervous before I'm going on stage. So it was just, I don't even know when it started. It was just something I always knew I wanted to do. So just to do this now is a dream come true. I'm just living a dream.
I can see. I mean, you don't need to tell me more because that smile in your face says everything. That you're living the dream that you always wanted to be singing, and that you want to do that for the rest of your life. So, talking about this proud in yourself, to me, you is one of my top songs from you. Like you. So it has a
Like you,
different vibe.
you.
You. It has a different vibe. So,
Yeah.
I mean, sharing this with your family. I read a post where you said it was dedicated to your little sister. How was
Yeah.
it to you, like saying, "Come on here, listen to this," and playing to her you for the first
Yeah.
time?
Oh, it was because she didn't know. She just we call every day, and we're very close. And she when we call, we're used to just being like, "Hi, what's up?" And then this one day, she just, while I was in a session with Magnus, that one day or the day before, she just called me, and she was so heartbroken, going through a really tough breakup, and then we were doing this. We had this session, me and Magnus, um and it kind of, I wanted to give her a song that wasn't all sad. It's very vulnerable lyrics, uh but I wanted her to feel like some type of empowerment in
Mhm.
it. And so I told her some days after, just like, "Oh, so I wrote this song kind of based on, it's for you. I really hope you will like it." Because it's a bit different song, it's a bit of a different vibe. And she once showed it to her, she loved it, and she listened to it all summer. And that was the goal of the song. So I'm so happy she actually she actually felt it, and it is meant for her, that song. So yeah.
It is beautiful that you share that with your family, because it's like a big support for you to believe in yourself, and also to have like the real feedback of
Yeah.
if you're wanting, if you are, of what you're trying to say to the world is getting out there. So you're also mentioning Magnus. So
Yeah.
it's not the first time that you work together. For example, for this new single that is to me mind blowing, Dry These Tears, it's
Thank
not the first
you.
time that you work with him and with Lily,
Yeah,
but
it was. Yeah.
I mean,
So
what do you learn from them every time that they are old friends, but you also make something new? What do you learn from this?
yeah, well, so me and Magnus, we always have a such a fun time writing together. We're just joking around in the studio, and he's such a talented, lovely human. And so, but Dry These Tears was made, I checked it up. I wanted to see, because it was the first song we made together, which is crazy. And that was 3 years ago. And I checked it up. I wanted to see, like, when did we actually write it? I know it was in the autumn, but what was the date? And I checked it up, and on my voice memos, it was the 6th of October
Wow,
2020, that was the release date
that's the
for the
date.
song. So it was just meant to be. But which is just crazy to me. But we always had this idea just laying there, and I knew I wanted to finish it. And so we brought it up again with fresh airs, and now it's out. And but it's always something new that happens in the session, and always something, you can learn from everyone, and we grow every day, and we grow every, like, so there's always new inspirations and everything, that I think that makes the session never boring. Like, it's always something you learn from it.
And the learning goes like both ways. I think that he also get to know a lot of you from your voice, from your experience, from being in the studio. Dry This Tears to me has this overwhelming pain that I'm like, I want to hug you, Hannah. I'm so sorry about that, love. But then you take us to Tuck Me In, which is
Yeah.
just beautiful. Uh, to me, it feels like when songs are slow and more vulnerable, it's more challenging to record them. Was that something to you that happened?
Yeah, well, yeah, because we wanted to really, why, because on the recording the vocals are really upfront. They're very like I'm speaking into your ear.
Mhm.
And because I wanted it to have that feeling of like the closeness in it. And actually, the first time, when we made the song, the first recording, we I was really, really sick. My voice, I didn't have any voice left. So the whole song was me singing, really like pushing my vocals and trying to sing it pretty. And obviously, we needed to record new vocals. And that's actually quite challenging, because when you've been used to hearing, obviously, I couldn't have those old voice, old vocals, because they were so bad. But you're so used to it. And it was kind of something that really made it feel really close. So to record that over again was really challenging, just because you want to have that feeling as you had the first time, and you really want to do it as you're so used to the demo that you fell in love with the demo. But yeah, I'm really happy about how it turned out, and Ashley as well. It's a great producer, and really that song is really, I wanted it to be simple and only the lyrics and vocals and the piano in it. I usually love putting on harmonies, but on that one, I wanted it to only be about what it's about, you know.
Yeah,
And
it's beautiful. I mean, the result, I didn't know the story with the problems with your voice, but now it's like more wow. Now you got more wow from me. So we have a little time, but Hannah,
yeah, sorry.
Mexico is a really important fan base to you,
Yeah.
because we always send love to you. Do you have a special message to your Mexican fans? I'm just gonna hide here so you can talk directly to them. Go ahead.
Direct. Hi, Mexico. Hi, everyone. I'm so grateful for all the messages and all the support you've given me. And it really means so much. And I wouldn't be coming back if it weren't for you. And thank you. Just thank you so, so much. I can't wait to see you. And it's gonna be so lovely. I can't wait to get back. And thank you again for all the love you've given. And it really means so much to me. And you mean so much to me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm back. That was a beautiful message. So, I mean, I have a lot of more questions to you. I think we're gonna have more time when you come to Mexico, to Corona
Yes.
Capital on November 17. You're gonna be in the same day that Alanis Morissette Arcade Fire Pulp. It's gonna be amazing for you. You deserve it,
Oh,
Hannah. You really deserve it.
thank
And
you.
I just have one last question to you. If you could pick any artist from any genre in the world to make a cover of Dry These Tears, who would you?
Oh my God. Oh, that's so tough. Because I really like, people who's passed away, sadly. But okay, so living, Dry These Tears, actually, maybe, oh, because of the vibe, Adele or Radiohead. But those are my inspirations, and maybe Adele would be the most fitting for this song. That would be insane.
So Adele, if you're watching this, please make the cover of Dry These Tears.
Please, please.
Anna, thank you for your time. It was a lovely conversation with you. Hope to have you here in Mexico in our radio
Yes.
station.
I hope
And
to meet you. Yeah.
please keep making music. We need your voice.
Thank you so much. Thank you for listening and supporting. It means so much to me.
Thank you.
Entrevistas Alfa.